and welcome to another exciting edition of Comic Corner. I am, who am I? Steven. I am Steven. And today we're going to be talking about Grimm's Fairy Tales presents Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole. This is issue 1 of a 5-issue arc, miniseries, whatever you want to call it, by Zenescope Entertainment. If you've never checked out any of their comic books, I recommend at least purchasing one of their digital comics, or if you got a comic book store around you, go out and buy one, an actual comic, I mean, because they are some of the best comics I've read. Anyway, the credits for this issue are, the writers are Raven Gregory and Pat Shand. Pencils are by Greg Bo Watson and Yusuf Idris. One day I'm gonna learn how to pronounce the names of anybody. Okay. Until then, if you watch this, which I doubt, I apologize for butchering your name. The colors are done by Francesca Zambon and Jason Embori. The letters are done by Jim Campbell, and the editor is Matt Rogers. In the edition I got, there's like 7 covers, something like that. And the cover I got, which you will see over here on this side somewhere. Anyway, in this corner somewhere, is done by Anthony Spey and Sanjo Nivango. Okay, this art takes place before and during the storyline of Return to Wonderland, which, if you haven't read anything by Zenescope, they have several series of Wonderland comics. I can't name them all off the top of my head. I've read most of them. All featuring Alice, kind of, or at least a family member. You got Alice, who is of course the titular Titular character of the story by Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, and her daughter Callie, which, if you take and mix up the letters, also spells Alice. Notice what they did there. And her son, Callie's brother, Johnny, who ends up, spoiler, becoming the Mad Hatter. Yes. I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you, but go fucking read these books. Anyway, this one has Alice, her husband Lewis, and their kids Callie and John moving into a house. They're all outside. They just got the boxes into the house, and Alice thinks she sees something in the window, so she says she has to pee and goes in. While she's inside, walking around the house, talking to herself, telling herself that she's not going crazy and that it's just the empty house, she gets attacked by some of the people of Wonderland. More importantly, by her brother, Drake, who is the Mad Hatter in this story. And you get some other people. I think it's Queen of Hearts is also there, and a few other characters, and they're all like telling her, "We want you back. We told you you'll never have a life here. We want you dead." And they don't really say "we want you dead," but you know, something like that. And so she's screaming, "Leave me alone, you mother! Leave me alone! I hate you!" And so the kids and the husband come in, presumably because they hear the noises outside. But when they get in there, it's just Alice, like, freaking out. And so they don't see what she sees, which is basically the people of Wonderland taunting her and coming after her, and she's like changed clothes from what she was wearing into like this warrior type outfit, kind of, with a sword. And then it goes black. You like, not like TV fade black, but like you see like pieces of mirror, shattered mirror, and there's faces. You see the speech bubbles saying things all around her, and then it goes totally black, like nothing. You see speech bubbles, and it's her doctor trying to wake her up. Shrink doctor, I'm assuming, asking her if she's been having trouble sleeping and all that stuff. See if she's reverting back to her own ways. She says, "No, I'm fine," you know, all that shit. And then the doctor talks to her husband. Says they're gonna put her on a new thing of meds that will help her. Well, another spoiler. The doctor's working with or for a guy named Dodgson. So she gets these pills and she goes home, and it doesn't say if it's like the next night or it's been a couple of nights. I am assuming it's been a couple of nights since she's like saying, "Oh, these pills are working," kind of. She rolls over in bed and is like, "Hey, baby, let's get it on." And Lewis is like, "Do I have to?" To which she's flabbergasted, stunned, that he doesn't want to have sex with her. And he's like, "No, I don't want to do it. I've been stressed out lately and I just want to sleep. Between work and the kids and your craziness, you know how it is." And Alice gets all pissed off, rolls back over, and they sleep back too. The ending scene, which is right after this one, it shows her standing in front of a mirror, and she's hearing all these voices, and it's like in a bathroom, because you can see the tub with water and stuff. She's hearing these voices, and she gets in the tub, and when she's in there, you can see like images of people from Wonderland, which makes me believe she's like hallucinating, or you know, they are in the reflections, you know, taunting her. That's what they're doing, they're taunting her. And they're telling her that they want her back, that she won't be happy, and then they tell her that she can bring her family to Wonderland with her. One of the voices says, "Come back, Alice. Bring them all. We have places for all of them. A crown for Callie. A hat for Johnny. A pussy for Louis. And a nice, shiny, pretty, cutie blade for you." And then you hear Callie, "Mom!" Well, you don't hear her, but you see the speech bubble. And Callie comes up to the bathroom and sees her mom in the tub. But the tub, while it's filled, you can tell that there's reddish substance in it, presumably blood. So Callie has her out. She's like, "Oh," and that's where it ends. The inside of the back cover teases the next issue. It shows a picture of Alice and some text underneath. The gist of it is, I'm assuming she's gonna be at an asylum, and it follows her descent even further into madness. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that her brother Drake shows up and kills people, because the Mad Hatter in these Wonderland series seems to be batshit crazy, no matter who it is. Friggin', he'll murder somebody and laugh about it. So anyway, Grimm Fairy Tales presents Wonderland Down the Rabbit Hole #1. It's well worth the time reading. You can get the physical version at a comic book store, or Barnes & Noble maybe, or Zenescope website has them, I believe. Or you can get the digital version at Comixology. I'll put a link below, or if you haven't, I'll put a direct link to the comic book. But if you have account there already and know where it is, then just search for Zenescope or Wonderland and put in the coupon code. What? What? You're trying to get my attention. Fucking. Oh. Never mind. Apparently we don't have a coupon code for you. But we'll still put the link down below for you, so you can go get it if you want. And go get it. No, I'm just kidding. Just check it out. You know you want it, because it's Alice in Wonderland. And Zenescope has very talented artists and colorists and shit. Well, with that, I bid thee a fond farewell. Adieu.